A very good morning, student. Today in this short video I am going to show you the parts of the light microscope. This microscope is useful, and throughout the world for histology classes we use this kind of the light microscope, okay, to enlarge the image of the tissues. Okay. Now, if we go to the parts of the microscope, as we always teach in the first class, okay, the very beginning of the histology classes, okay. Now, this is the light microscope because it uses the light as a source for the enlargement of the image. Light may be either artificial or the natural light, okay. Now, the parts of these microscopes are that where this microscope is resting, this is known as the base, okay, of the microscope. And on the back side of this base of the microscope, there is a switch for off and on of the light source. This is on the base is the source of the light where there is an electric bulb is fitted. Now, onto the base, this structure which is attached to the base is called as the arm or the handle of the microscope. And the one end of this handle or the arm of the microscope is having the head piece and attached to that. And this head piece you can also rotate. And onto this there is the attachment of the eyepiece tube. This is the eyepiece tube. On the one end of this eyepiece tube there is a lens is fitted, and this lens is called as the eyepiece or the ocular lens. So this is either eyepiece lens or the ocular lens where through the eye we see the image. Then onto the other end of the eyepiece tube there is an rotatory, okay, this disc-like, circular disc-like structure which is called as the nose piece, and it can rotate. And on this nose piece there are the usually four lenses are attached, and these lenses are called as the objective lens. And why they are called as objective lens? Because they are close to the object, and here the object or specimen which we want to see is the tissue, the slice of the tissue. That means if you want to see internal structure of any tissue, say for example intestine, you have to cut this tissue till it becomes semi-transparent or transparent. That means a very thin section is cut around the 5 to 10 micron, millimicron, and then you stand it, and then this slide is fitted here, okay, close to that of the objective lens. So that's why they are objective. There are usually four lenses with different focal length. There is the smallest lens is called as the 4x, then it is 10x, then it is 40x, and the last lens, objective lens, is the 100x, which is also called as the oil immersion lens. Now this area is called as the stage, which is having a circular aperture, okay, for the passage of the light on which this it is put, that is the tissue is put. Now on the stage there is a clip-like structure is there to hold the glass slide on it, and the knobs are there for these clips which moves the slide anteroposteriorly, that means forward and backward, and from side to side, so as the desired area of the slide can be focused. Just below this stage there is a knob-like structure here again, and these are the two structures, that is the diaphragm and condenser. So whatsoever light comes from that of the lens, it falls first onto the condenser, where the rays of the light are condensed, and then the amount of the light which is falling onto that of the slide, okay, or object, is controlled with the help of the diaphragm. Diaphragm means it is like an iris, okay, where you can control the amount of the light falling on the object, and then after this it will go to the objective lens, and then you can see through the eyepiece lens, okay, eyepiece lens. Now the focusing of this slide is done with the help of these two knobs. The bigger knob here, it moves the slide upward and downward along with the stage. As you can see that when I am moving this course adjustment, the bigger knob, the stage is moving upward and downward, okay, fine. And once you have focused with that of the course adjustment, then you can move. There is another knob here that is called as the fine adjustment, with the help of the fine adjustment you can focus the slide. Fine focusing of the slide can be done. So these are the two knobs, fine adjustment and the coarse adjustment, for that of the focusing of the slide. These two knobs are for the movement of the slide onto the stage, okay, onto the stage. Thus, in summary, I can say that this microscope works with the help of the light, either the natural light. If you are using the natural light, then you have to put the microscope close to the window from where the light is coming, and here the mirror is fitted, and by moving the mirror you can concentrate the beam of the light onto the condenser and on the diaphragm, okay, right. But this microscope is using the artificial electrical light. So this is the base, the source of the light. Then this is for focusing of the light, coarse and fine adjustment. Then this is the stage where slide is put, okay. Stage can move up and down. This is the arm, and then it is the head piece. This is called as the eyepiece tube, and this is the eyepiece lens, and this is the nose piece where the objective lens are there. 4 objective lenses are there. Now in my next video I will teach you how to focus a slide on this light microscope. Thank you very much for watching this video.